Hey guys, sorry I've been so MIA. Also sorry that it is so echoey in here. Oh, hello, Lola. There's no furniture or anything to buffer the sound, but I have been just so busy these last couple of weeks, just trying to get everything in order and, you know, stressed out with work stuff. I'm done with work and everything, so that's great. Don't have to worry about that. It is Sunday and I leave on Wednesday. So we've got 3 days and then I'm moving. And so my parents just came up and they took the dresser and everything, but I wanted to put up a little like vlog sort of deal. It's got a little bit of when I got my new tattoo. It's got a little bit of when my boyfriend and I flew to Washington to go apartment hunting and get all that put together, and then it's got a little bit of me like packing and stuff like that. But I wanted to give y'all a little bit of a, you know, hey, I'm still here, I exist, and I'll be uploading things. I don't know how long it'll be until I get internet at my new place. I'm gonna try to get it really fast, but they don't have Spectrum where I live, and so I can't just transfer my service, so we gotta find a whole new service. Maybe I'll look into that today. But I'm gonna try to get this video up as soon as possible for y'all so you have a little bit of content and you know that I'm alive. Because apparently some of y'all are concerned about me, which I appreciate that y'all care. And yeah, I'm super excited. I'm moving in 3 days. This is kind of unreal. Okay, enjoy this mishmash. For those of you who know about my little brother's passing last year, because I've talked about it on here before, I have mentioned somebody named Gena. This is Gena. She was his very close, very best friend, and we are starting a new tradition where every single year on his birthday, which is today, September 25th, we're gonna be getting tattoos and adding to our sleeves. So I have this angel on my arm, which y'all know about already. She's got a scary ass angel, weeping angel that she got. We got those probably 3 or 4 days after he died, and we're just gonna be meeting up every single year on his birthday.
Plans?
Yep, to do that. So we're gonna get that today, and I'll definitely vlog a little bit while we're getting the tattoos done and show y'all the final products and everything. But I may have lost my brother, but I gained a friend, and yeah.
I love you too.
And we're getting caffeinated right now, and it's a little hot out here, so I can't stay out here for that long because I'm gonna burn. But yes, now you can put a face to a name. This is Gena.
It was nice to meet you all.
Oh, and this is Vesda.
The dog.
She's a doggy. Hello.
Hi.
We're at the place. We got the stencil down. I'm drying. And then it's gonna be my arm. Hooray! And then she's gonna go and I'm gonna vlog her and make her feel uncomfortable.
I'm super uncomfortable.
Well, while I'm editing this, I realized that I did not take any video of my finished tattoo, so I'll show you right now. Here is my finished product. You can see it over on my Instagram as well, Crazy Cat Lady Starter Pack. I fucking love this tattoo. It took 8 goddamn hours. It hurt so fucking bad. My pain threshold was like 6 hours, and then I went into delirium, and the last 2 hours I was like screaming and crying. But for those of you that would like an explanation, this is the Never Ending Song. If you haven't heard it, it's, you know, this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Lamb Chop sang it. But about a month or so before my little brother died, he texted me this song, one word at a time, for like 2 hours at midnight. And it broke my phone pretty much. So ever since then, this song has reminded me of him, and it just, you know, seemed appropriate. And so that is why I got that. And then all the other tattoos I'm gonna get are gonna go in the negative space that there is. For the rest of the tattoos, I had planned on recreating his tattoos on my arm, and I might get little tiny versions of his tattoos, but really all of his were like spur of the moment and kind of generic. And I've actually thought of a lot of our like inside jokes and things that remind me of him that I'd like to get done. So the next one, next year on his birthday that I want to get, we used to play Super Smash Bros all the time, and he would be Donkey Kong and I would be Samus, and we would play with unlimited lives, and he just wanted to kill me, and so he would murder suicide us, and so he would pick me up and he would call me his beautiful luggage, my beautiful luggage, and he would just jump off the side of the building or the ship or whatever level we were on. And so I'm gonna get that. I don't know where on my arm I want that placed, but I think I want all of the stuff to go like in the negative space and kind of like get it to go behind all of the music and stuff, so the music wraps around it. And then I have to get like Oreos tattooed, because that was one of his most favorite things in life, was just Oreos. Here's a clip of him just talking about Oreos because he loved them so much.
Yes, the ease and comfort and satisfaction and all that goodness that comes with every bite from an Oreo. I love you, Oreos. Never leave me.
And there's a bunch of other stuff. So, you know, if y'all are still around in a year, hopefully y'all are, I will be updating you with that. But yeah, sorry that I couldn't get the finished. We were at the tattoo parlor. Is it a parlor? We were at the tattoo shop for 15 hours. So long that Gena could only start hers that night. And then she had to come back, and she actually just got it finished like the day before yesterday. And she sent me the picture, which for some reason my phone will not import to the computer. So I don't know how to show you that, but it's a TARDIS and it's pretty damn dope. But yeah, so sorry that I didn't take a picture or anything, but it's cool. My arm feels so much more complete. I have a sleeve. This is so cool. Ultimate lazy. Fucking moving sidewalk. I'm moving to Washington. I'm moving to Washington. I'm moving to Washington. Super exciting. I told my parents 10 days before I leave, because I was waiting till I had everything in place. Oh my God, it was such a fucking frustrating time trying to find somebody to take over my lease. I had posted my apartment on Craigslist like probably 2 months in advance. And I had like 3 or 4 people that were interested in it, and they took applications. And then they just fucking ghosted me or were like, actually, we found a different place. And then this one chick was like, interested in the place. She took applications and she was like, oh yeah, my husband's gonna get here tonight. We're gonna fill it out. Also, I wanna buy all of your furniture. And she had me like send her all of the prices for all of my furniture. And she didn't say like no to any of the prices. And then she's like, actually, we found a different place and I wasn't looking to pay more than $300 for a bed. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? But then that girl did end up buying my bed for $700. So whatever, that's out of my hair. My ex-boyfriend took the couch and the washer and dryer. My parents are coming up to get this dresser. I got somebody to lease my apartment. Oh my God, I was so stressed the fuck out because I refuse to skip out on a lease. I have good credit and I don't want to have that on my record, especially if I want to work in leasing. Like you can't have that on your record. And so I was so like stressed out. It's a week before I'm leaving. I posted the ad again on Craigslist. I got an email from somebody, but then that day I got a text message from somebody and she was like, is your apartment still available? I need to move for work and I need to find a place in the next like 2 days. And I was like, yeah, it's still available. But like I was skeptical because so many people have like fallen through. And so I told her all of the criteria and everything. She's like, yeah, that sounds great. And she gave me her email address and I had the office like send over an application. And then I was like, okay, they sent it to you. And then not 15 minutes later, she responds to me and she goes, okay, I sent all my stuff in. I sent it back to them. I was like, what? Excuse me? What? You filled out the application and you sent it with all your stuff? And then the next day she got approved and it's... We've signed like the roommate addendum and everything. And it's a godsend. I'm still working on getting a job, but I have several places that have contacted me for like interviews and stuff. And I've been applying to like 30 or 40 places on Indeed every single day. So much so that like I'm running out of things to apply for because I've already just applied for everything. But yeah, it'll even 5 days for Washington. This is exciting. So here we have 2 piles of clothes. I haven't seen my room this messy in a very long time. I sold my bed, so that's an air mattress. This is stuff that I'm donating, and because they're either too big for me or I haven't worn them in like 8 years. And these are clothes that I'm keeping. And I'm moving to Washington in 5 days. Yeah, I know, and you're not coming with me. Nope. So I just got a really fucking exciting call. Whenever my boyfriend and I went to Washington to look for apartments and things, we visited this one property that the entrance alone just blew us the fuck away. We were just like, what the fuck? It was like this long drive with these huge trees just on either side. And we were just like, holy shit. And the only reason we didn't lease there is because they didn't have any availability. Otherwise, we 1,000,000,000% would have lived there because it's gorgeous. So I've been like applying for jobs like a maniac on Indeed, and I got a phone call. The number was from California, and I haven't been picking them up if they're anywhere other than like Oregon or Washington. But today I was like, okay, let's pick it up. Let's see what's going on. And I'm talking to this lady and she's like, I saw, you know, your resume and you applied for this position in Beaverton, but actually we have a property in Vancouver, which I see is where you live. And she said the name of the property and I was like, that sounds really familiar. And we were just talking about the position and stuff. And then I was like, you know, I believe that we visited that apartment. We didn't lease there because they didn't have any availability. And she was like, oh, okay, whatever. And so we're gonna schedule an interview for when I get into town. But then afterwards, I Googled the apartments. I was like, oh my God, this is the one. This is the place that we couldn't live because they didn't have any availability and they have a position open. Like I could work there. It's a beautiful fucking property. And so I'm excited as hell to have an interview there. I need to absolutely nail this interview because I want to work there. Not only is it the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life, it's 8 minutes away from where we live in Vancouver. So, oh my God, I'm so fucking excited right now. I cannot contain myself. In the fuck is this? What are you? Excuse me, why?